See if I can. This looks like a, it's like a spring house or something. Try not to fall in. Oh, yeah, that hurt. So today I am at Antietam Lake in Reading, Pennsylvania. I just probably made a whole bunch of people's heads explode. No, it's Antietam Lake in Reading, Pennsylvania. I was talking to a friend of mine who lives out of state the other day about weird named places. And, you know, because I live so close to it. I never really thought of Reading as one of those places, but it's spelled the same as Reading. So I can see how people kind of misunderstand that. I talk to a lot of people, you know, out of state, a lot of truck drivers, and they all say Reading. But yeah, I can see how it could be confusing. You know, so like if you're reading a book on 5th and Penn Street, you'll be reading in Reading. Anyway, so yeah, I'm at Antietam Lake Park. I've been to the lake a bunch of times as a kid. I've never done the trails, so this is going to be a first for me. So, you know, I got my GPS and my map, but the trails are pretty nice. They're pretty wide, you know, blazed pretty well. So my goal today is to make it out to Skyline Drive, walk out to the Pagoda, which is, the Pagoda is like this, what's the Pagoda? On the top of Mount Penn in Reading. It's like the icon of Reading. So goal is to make it out there and back. It's like a 5-mile loop, so check it out. My first concern when I was coming up here was if everything was going to be snow covered from the snow and ice storm we had, but doesn't look like it. Everything seems to be, you know, pretty melty. So I guess we'll have to see what the rest of the trail looks like. So I'm just reading through this history thing that I got. So Antietam Lake, it goes back to 1864. The city of Reading purchased a Samuel Olinger grist mill and farm for a water supply. And then the dam was built in 1874 to make the lake bigger. And then 1894, the water supply was contaminated by farm runoff, which is awesome. And then the Reading City Board of Water Commissioners addressed the issue by purchasing and demolishing all the farms in the area. That's how they fixed the problem. Fixed the problem by buying all the farms and destroying them. So, you know, in the late 1800s, 1889, it became a resort area. And then, you know, all these trails and stuff were put in. That's pretty interesting. That's one way, I guess, of solving a farm runoff problem. You buy all the farms and then you tear them down. So when we get back down to the vehicle, I'll show you some more of the lake and stuff. I kind of went straight up the hill. And, you know, I also found out my GPS wasn't working for like a half a mile. I'm not sure why. Over here, I just noticed a control. So these are orienteering controls. So apparently there's a course here. So they're just posts. If it's a permanent course, they have posts like with a dual flag on top of it. Orienteering is pretty cool. It's like it's actually one of my favorite things to do. It was one of my favorite things to teach in Scouts. So, you know, it's a way of getting the guys out and hiking. It's orienteering with a map and compass. So when I get home, I'm going to have to look and see about the permanent course here, because So this is Kuchler's Roost. Jacob Louis Kuchler, born in Germany, settled in Reading in the early 1870s, opened a restaurant and saloon. In 1882, purchased several acres of Mount Penn, planting a vineyard for winemaking, erected a building, and dug a cooling cave for winemaking. And that's what this is. It's a cooling cave for winemaking. Well, holy crap. You can tell people hang out in here. All the trash. But looks like they started a couple fires too. So this looks like ooh, lots of thorns. Not going that way. This looks like it used to be a some kind of foundation too. I wonder if there's a gravity railroad up here in the 1800s. People could pay 20 cents to ride the railroad to the top of the mountain. And they were talking about a stop near there. I'm kind of wondering if this was it. So, trying to see, I mean, it looks like a concrete platform. And then there's more, can't really tell if, can't tell if there used to be railroad bed through there or not. So come down the hill here. I recognize this now. This is the Rotary Park. I remember seeing this from the road from, so I kind of got my bearings a little bit of where exactly I am as this little red blaze trail weaves in and out. I'm trying to stick to the red blaze as much as possible. There's lots of little offshoots everywhere. Green and yellow. And the Antietam Lake map stopped at List Mill. But I'm following an all trails map as closely as I can. One of the cool things about hiking in the snow is the tracks sometimes you get. You can tell that that's possum tracks because of the way that the fingers are all splayed out. So it looks like the trail splits again. But I want to go straight. So the yellow trail went that way. And then we'll go straight here. It's like a green and there's some red in there. So I know Skyline Drive is right up here. And that's where I want to be. So we'll walk up here until we find Skyline Drive. There's like a park. I wonder if this is the Flying Dutchman Park. But there's a little baseball park or something up here. So we'll walk through the park and down to Skyline Drive. And then walk down Skyline Drive to the Pagoda. So I'm not quite sure what kind of park this is. It's like, I wonder if this is like a remote control airplane park or something. Like I thought this was a baseball field for a second because of the bleachers. But it's like big circles. So, oh, and there's Skyline Drive right there. All right. Yeah, this is, oh, yeah, okay. So this is Flying Dutchman. So it's an RC park. Like it's fly remote control airplanes and stuff. So in the 1900s, this was built as like a resort and, you know, novelty thing on top of the mountain and restaurant, and it never took off. So it kind of stayed up here, and it's become this symbol for the city of Reading. So it has like red neon in it, and it glows really bright at night, and you can see it on top of the mountain. And You got the city of Reading down there. It's a really neat view. So straight in the middle there, I think it's Court Street, or is that Penn? Where's the Santander Center? Oh, okay, so there's the Santander Center, so that's Penn, and that's probably Court Street, where that white spire is. Walk around a little bit here. Pretty cool view. I was afraid it was going to be too cloudy for this today, but you can see pretty far. Alright, it's time to head back. So another thing with the Pagoda is down in that area down there. M. Night Shyamalan filmed part of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So M. Night Shyamalan, I mean, you gotta know who he is. He made movies like The Village and The Unfortunate Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, he's from Philly, so most of his movies are filmed in this area. And I guess since he thought, Asian movie, karate movie, we're gonna do the Pagoda in Reading because it's the only one thing around. So, yeah, I actually see a green blaze up here. I'm gonna do a little mountain climbing. Get up here and see if there's actually a trail at the top of this little hill here. See if I can do it without hurting myself. Okay, so the green trail's up there. I'm gonna follow these flags. I think I remember seeing these flags off that yellow trail we walked up. Whew. As I slide down the hill. Kind of zigzagging, but this looks like a more well-defined path than that green one did. And I bet you that green one's gonna come down the hill and hook up with us anyway. Oh yeah, much better. Not so much crunching. I saw a hawk up at sitting on a tree across from the Pagoda. That was pretty cool. Met a nice group of Chinese tourists with 7,000 cameras taking pictures of the hawk, willing it to fly away, but it would not fly away. So, yeah, see, this hooks right back up with that green trail. All right, well, we'll keep on going. We'll see where this comes out. I see the Flying Dutchman park down there, so it's got to hook back up to where we came up either way. Ooh. Those are very big turkey tracks. Very big turkey tracks. Probably turkey around here somewhere. Alright. down we go. All right, so that this trail actually comes right back out to this Aero Park. So if you don't want to walk along Skyline Drive, you can actually take, you walk up to the Air Park and you make a left and you follow. Oh, there's red blazes. Okay, there's a red blaze. There's a blaze. Okay, so you follow the red blazes and that'll actually take you on the ridge that goes right across from the Pagoda. Then you only have to cross the road once and not walk up alongside of it. Wintertime, it's not so bad. Not so heavily trafficked. But, ooh, this is very, very slippery. Holy crap. All right. Holy moly, I'm gonna fall. This just turned into a skating rink. So, sign says they want me to go down that way, but that is a nice sheen of ice. I need to get across this without falling on my butt. So I'm gonna look kind of dumb for a minute, stomping across this to break through the ice. Wow. See that little thing of ice right there? Here, watch this. There, I take this. Yeah, I'm not walking down that. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn the camera off because no, I better leave it on. Comedic value, just in case I actually fall. Holy crap. Almost there. Baby steps. Ooh. Baby steps. Almost there. Oh. I don't want to fall there. So I fell this week already. Hurt my middle finger. Ooh. Somebody rode a bike in here. I'm going to try to walk on the tiny little bike path. Wow. Okay. I don't know what was with that one little stretch there, but that was just a sheet of ice. Okay. Okay, terrific. All right, we're good. Back on the solid ground again. All right, headed back to the trail. So I came down the other side of the trail here, and there's this other cellar. So let's see here. See if I can. This looks like it's like a spring house or something. Try not to fall in. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that hurt. That slipped. That sucked. And I recorded that too, so that was awesome. And my butt's dirty. And my bag's dirty. But, whew. That's pretty neat. You know, besides the fall. ELO, like the Electric Light Orchestra. Somebody's a big fan of ELO. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it looks like an old spring house. There's probably a spring or something. That's where I found my butt. So let's try to get out of here without falling again. All right, now I'm out. Let's go. You can see an old like property wall or something here. There's one more supposedly ruin here somewhere that I passed because I made it up to the road. So I must have passed it somewhere. So I'm heading back here to try to figure out where it's at. Okay, so I totally passed it because it's covered in snow, but there's stairs right here. That's why I missed it. It just looked like rocks. I'm wondering if there's actually anything else up here. Okay. So up here, there used to be, looks like an old house. So we got more stairs. And you can kind of see where the foundations used to be. So this is an old house. Building. I mean, it didn't necessarily have to be a house. But it comes out, goes out that way. Comes around, comes back. And there's another pair of stairs. So it could have been like a porch or something. Huh. Pretty neat. Alright. Time to head back. So we'll finish off the hike here. I'm headed back down to the van. So all in all, with the it's probably a little bit back to the van stuff, so it's gonna be like, so yeah, camera shut off for some reason. 6.25 miles. We went from Antietam Lake to all the way up past a whole bunch of ruins and then to the Pagoda and back. Only fell once, which is good. Almost fell twice. Almost fell and slid a lot once. And only really fell once. Which, you know, hope you enjoyed. That was a fun little addition to my video. So, if you like these videos, you know, like them, subscribe them, comment, give me some ideas. Like I said, this is one of those places that I've been coming to since I was a kid, and I've never actually hiked. I mean, I've come to Antietam Lake, I've gone to the Pagoda, but I never actually hiked up here. This is pretty cool. So, yeah, until next time.